What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Are you poppin'? Are you?
Pulling up. Could I give a round of applause, man?
Yeah, let's
so
give a round of
You guys
applause.
so happy. Could I tell you guys a quick story about Erica? Quick off the rip. Off the rip. I want to just tell a quick story. She's one of the few people that I actually know, but other people that follow me on Instagram, they stop me and say, yo, fam, is this girl real? So I be like, why are you asking me if she real? Like, people be like, yo, is it just an Instagram girl? I be like, no, I know her in real life, fam. Like, so yo, it just blew my mind one time. One of my homies were so like, bummy is like, yo, fam, no, she from here? It's like, that was getting catfish, you know, so it's nice to go pull up in the flesh, you know, like, in the flesh. What's crack-a-lacking?
Hey everybody. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for pulling up already. Like, you busy. We see you in Life of the Dot.
Yes.
Making music. I'm happy you found time to pull up on us.
Yeah, I gotta show love for my people. You guys are my day ones.
Always.
Always.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get into. First of all, let's talk about inspirations. Okay, let's talk about your inspirations. What inspired you to make this? Because you've made a transition. You know, tell us what you were doing, what you went to school for, what you do, and then tell us what your transition into the entertainment game is.
Well, just call me Miss Ambitious Baddie because I'm a Jill of all trades.
Okay.
I started off because I wanted to be in the law field, and I went to school to be a paralegal, graduated, then had my baby, and then went to another field. I said, okay, got a scholarship to do the culinary cooking, so I went and did that, finished that also. Then I got bored with that. Now I'm like, okay, I don't want to be a chef.
Hold on. That's schools. That's little pieces of paper, right? We gotta give it up for those. You know what I'm saying?
She got like,
come on,
I think
clap for her, yo.
she did all of that, and I'm like, she didn't want to be a chef. She didn't want to be a law clerk. You could not find out you didn't want to be those things before you got into it.
Yeah, because it's like those little obstacles came in the way, and I'm like, I can't be stagnant. Like, I can't stay still. I got to keep moving. So on to the next thing. Like, never short of learning. You never know timeline on how much times you can go to school. Like, whenever I want to fall back on these, if I feel like in the future, I can, because I have the paperwork.
No. That's the beautiful part about what she said. I need everyone to really take in. She said, if I ever want to fall back, everyone needs to have something to fall back on. You must have a fallback. You got. I can't emphasize that enough.
Plan B is not just a pill.
Yo, we gonna put that on a shirt, right? You need to put that on a shirt. You need to put that on a shirt. I'm telling you.
All right, so.
Okay.
Anyways, back on the live. Shout out to everybody on the live.
Shouts out, mad
Checking
love.
in.
Appreciate y'all coming up on the live. Not adding right now. We still asking questions in the question period.
All right. So, Life of the Dot. No. The transition.
Yeah, the transition.
Life of the Dot.
Yes.
You did things to get noticed to be on Life of the Dot, right? So what did you do?
Like, literally, like, around last year this time, I honestly realized I had another skill. I'm a good writer. So I just started writing music. I just started getting some beats from my bro and on YouTube. And then I just started writing. And I came up with some really creative stuff. So now I just came out with a music video last year. That took a little bit of time to come out for my first music video, but it's out there. I never gave up.
Shout out your bro. What's his producer name?
Wong?
What's his name? Yeah, Wong.
Magic Finger Wong.
Yeah, shout out Wong. Shout out Wong.
Magic Finger Wong.
Because I always advocate for producers. We fall in love with a lot of these artists, and a lot of these artists, man, they ain't nothing without the producer giving us them fire beats. So I always say, let's try to give the producer a little shine.
And try to pay the producer.
Hey, I was good with giving him shine. He's getting paid.
B. We gotta change the game up in here, man, because you know, like, if we're gonna work together, we gotta appreciate the technicians. We gotta appreciate the people who do the technical stuff that get you shining.
That's
right?
facts. That's
yes,
facts.
And if you
That's
really look at it in the real industry, those are the people who get paid first. So you cannot pay them and then have to come to them later on and beg a thing. See? So just know what you're doing with your, especially if they're in-house. In-house means you should pay. In-house doesn't mean it's free. In-house means you should keep the money circulating in your circle.
Yeah.
All right? So.
Well, that, and then I actually got my first music video out. It's called Like Clay.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a big
Like Clay.
I remember
Like
when
Clay.
that dropped. Just like Clay. Yes, this is
Gotta have his own
a lot of
dance.
people. Yeah, just like Clay. This is
Yeah.
who sings it. This is who.
Alongside Don Bubba, like
Shout out Don Bubba
was-
on the track.
Hold on. What was the motivation to that? Like, I mean, just like why Clay Thompson? Like, what was the
honestly, he
motivation?
was injured, and I looked at it as like a little motivational, and then it rhymed. It flew together, like, you know, like, and I watch basketball. I'm in it. I used to do that, and I'm like, okay, this is a song that can reach all audiences, kids and adults, and have some fun with it, you know?
Yeah, the first time I heard Just Like Clay, it really struck me as it was like you said. I could picture everyone singing it.
Yeah.
It was a catchy song. It was like a melody, like
Yeah.
something that you could picture everyone kind of bopping
Just
to. And when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That's very that's catchy.
Where can they find the song?
On YouTube, on Erica Ivy.
Go run them numbers up.
Yes, thank you. I got like 1.4K. I got 1.4K in like 2 days, so I was like really proud of myself for something that I just did for the first time. Like, I was really
Yeah.
proud of myself.
For a first time artist, you did like more than exceptionally, like crazy well. Like musically, you did like very well. And then to segue from music, you also do clothing.
Yes. That's
You
why
really
I
are
said.
Jill of all trades. She
Yes.
wasn't lying, eh? Holy smokes!
That's why I said, call me Mrs. Ambitious Baddie. That is my clothing line. You guys can see it on Instagram
So
and look it up.
Also in your music, you have this reference to 407 Baddie.
Yeah.
Right? So like, what's that about?
Because I'm not free. Nothing
Hey,
with
like
me is
the
free.
407,
You gotta pay.
407.
You gotta pay to go on it. So this is how it's referenced.
I see that. So now let's get to Life of the Dot. Let's talk about Life of the Dot, your experience with Life of the Dot, how you got on it.
Off the rip,
Yeah.
someone already had to give her credit as a good actor. Somebody asked her, was that her real boyfriend in real life? That's how you know you're a real dope actor. When someone asks you that, that's how you know. That's how you know you did some good acting. Because someone saw that and said, damn, like there's some chemistry there on set. Like, so shout out.
Honestly, it's like I got in the place. I got a call and said, yo, come, this is the location, show up. We're going to actually start filming today. I'm like, whoa, we're actually going to start doing this? I'm like, yeah, so like get whatever you have, get this together. This is going to be a role. And so honestly, I just got myself together. I put myself in the shoes of that person, and then I just flew with it.
And this is your first time.
My first time acting, yeah.
Who, you remember your drama teacher's name? Shout out your drama teacher. You have to shout out your drama teacher. Your drama teacher's like, okay.
I forget.
Okay, I'm
I
happy that at
honestly forget his
least
name.
the one to I'm teaching, it didn't go to, you know,
Right?
all right.
Yes.
So,
yes.
you know, I remember, like, I was shout out my drama teacher, Miss Innes, you know, she was always like, one thing she taught me on stage is like, I know that I can see what you're doing, but you can't block the audience. They can't see what you're doing, and it's for them. I'm like, so I always remember, don't block the audience.
Yeah.
So, keep
I mean,
it.
that might be like, don't turn your back to the audience, maybe, you know? But,
I be turning my whole back to the audience, be talking like,
right? Yeah, that's a no-no in theater. That's
Yes.
a no-no.
Then we were doing it. We had a little bit of trouble when we were doing it. And honestly, we had to literally record everything all over again. And I was just like, whoa.
That's
But
the
honestly, you know, I never complain. Because when I'm involved with something, I'm involved with something. And I put my heart and everything into what I'm doing. And I believe in teamwork. And I believe that it was going to be successful by the end of it. And I'm happy that the episodes are out on now. I'm so happy that people can see.
I'm happy that, like, you know, as a team, the Life of the Dot team, like, just overcame that obstacle, you know, because, you know, things go wrong on production sets.
All the time.
Everybody who actually makes films or at least makes music videos that are above a certain production level, because ask Meek Mills, there's levels to this. So a lot of guys are making videos with one camera, and they get 1 million views on the video. That's great, but you still don't know how to run a production set. Okay, so there's a difference between a cameraman and a director, and it took me a while to do that, especially within our community. A lot of our community like to bring down people's levels because they're not at a certain level. So you know what I mean. But yeah, back to you. The team of Life at the Dot, including you, was very professional when it came to the mistakes, and then creating a way to salvage those mistakes, right?
As a team, and I'm happy that teamwork makes the dream work, and that's what I really believe in. Like, everybody has their skills, and they put all their skills together to make one big happy family. I'm happy that they welcomed me into this production so that we can do this, and I'm happy that I can use my skills to make it come together.
And what about the other actors? There's a lot of artists.
Yes, there's also another Grimy. I just met him for the first time that day when we first started filming. I met a whole bunch of other actors and artists that I was so happy that there's a room with a whole bunch of people. It was really overwhelming. It was nice.
Heaven.
Like, it was nice. Like, everybody can help out each other and watch each other's back with what they're doing. And I like that.
One thing I wanted to talk about was everybody in Toronto's always on the polys, right? And polys, for you people who don't understand the slang, is politics. Politics in the streets, right? And Life of the Dot has become this safe haven for anybody who's actually about doing good stuff. There's no politics in Life of the Dot. There's people from everywhere in the city.
Yes. That came together.
Life of the Dot. And we have more people from more parts of the city coming for season 2, right?
Yes.
So tell them a little bit about vibing with people from other blocks that they say shouldn't be vibing together.
Honestly, I believe that's just all nonsense. A place is where you were just born. That doesn't define who you are as a person. And I like the fact that all of us are able to come together to actually make this work. Put all our ends and stuff aside to make something for our city. And I believe in that. That's good. Like, people should be able to put whatever they have aside and work together for the bigger prize.
To get money. At least.
Hey,
that's the biggest
I heard
prize at the end of the day.
I heard an old man say a saying that blew my mind. He says, "Clouds never fight for space in the sky. There's enough room for everybody."
There is.
So when and he thought it's like, so when you guys don't understand, with money, numbers don't end. There's more than enough money for everybody. 2 times over.
It's about what work you want to put in. It's about how much you want it, right?
Like, I may be born in Rexdale, but I've lived around the whole GTA. I meet people every single day. I meet a new person, literally. That's my goal, to meet a new person every single day. So that if anything I can do with myself to help them, or if they can do anything in their life to help me and make the world a better place, I'm about that.
Hold on, I see a comment there. I don't know if you could like.
Are we gonna read?
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can read it for you guys. So Darcy says, although I'm Aboriginal and not black, I follow the Black Lives Matter movement. I want to post in your group, but I don't know what you would like to see on your page. I don't want to be inappropriate and accidentally insult you. I don't like posting violence and I don't like getting too political. I have only limited, what'd she say? I have only a limited attention span for watching videos, so I get lost in your talks with your guests. I like the family-friendly talks. This is from Darcy Lewis.
And that's cool too.
That's
like,
fine.
everybody has their preference, but you know, this show is more geared towards, you know, the urban community, the black community, people of color, including Aboriginal natives, but more toward like an urban setting, like hip hop, the hood, Toronto, Canadian context. You know what I mean? So that's why we have her here. She's out in the community as well as in the entertainment, and she's up and coming. And we're talking about Life of the Dot, Canada's first street web series.
Yeah.
Right. And how do you feel the community, the population, everybody's receiving it? How do you think it's doing?
Honestly, I'm liking the feedback. I like anything what you guys have to say, because anything you guys say, if it's negative, we'll make sure that we have the time to be better. We'll put in that work to make it better.
You're saying you could accept
like we could accept, yes, of course.
That's just
we're not perfect.
Once you could accept criticism,
we are not perfect.
You can't say anything negative to me.
Nobody is perfect, so we have to understand that within ourselves to understand that there's other people and other people's ways of thinking and doing things in this world, that we're all built up of one place. But so we have to just focus and try to get everything right and just
Right.
do what we can.
And there's
Work
no
hard.
time. There's no time to play.
Yeah, we're past all that time.
There's no time to play. We don't have time to play. The urgency. Yes, Toronto's on the map.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I was-
And this is the type of I think when we started this show, we've been talking about this in the winters, like, yo, we needed a movement like Atlanta, like, you know, people from different places
Yeah.
in the city coming together to push together, like, you know, and it's showing black unity, you know what I'm saying? It's showing strength in community, whether everybody's a different color, but there's a community moving together on a certain level. Toronto, you know? So big up Life of the Dot.
Yes.
Shout out Miss Erica Ivy,
Life of the Dot First Lady.
the first lady of Life of the Dot. Any shout outs? Anybody wanna?
Well,
Yes,
first,
I just want to shout out the whole team
musically.
and
Oh,
the
he has a
music
question.
too.
Sorry,
No, first
sorry.
musically. Is there any of your songs that's going to be featured in Life of the Dot? That was a question someone asked me that
Yes.
they wanted me to ask you.
Yes.
And I thought, I was like, yo, that's a pretty interesting question. And I was thinking, damn, I was going to take it for my own question, but I'm going to give him credit.
Are there any? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, well, I have a song coming out. It's called Trapping in the Streets, Trapping in the Sheets. It's
Okay.
going to be live on episode 4, playing.
Okay.
So you guys look out for that. That's one of the biggest episodes coming out. You know this.
Episode 4. Don't miss episode
Don't miss episode 4.
you
Jaw
back
dropping.
up, look up,
Jaw dropping episode, okay?
Don't miss episode 4, Life of the Dot. You already know. Shouts out. Where could they find your music?
My music, right now, I only have my SoundCloud. It's called Erica Ivy, and I'm just getting all my other platforms together because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I've been doing this for a long time. I have not, and I'm still getting the hang of it. I just know I'm pretty good at it, so why not do it?
Right?
Facts.
All right, yeah, come on in, yo. We got a special guest. Special guest, one of my OGs. One of my OGs in the building.
You already know. Mad love and respect, Holmes. Get
Yeah,
it
man,
popping.
you know when you're OGs, you be like, yeah, I don't know which name you want. Yo, tell them what name you want.
Let them know.
D-Man now, D-Man.
It's D-Man now, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, okay, so I know this brother for a long time, and he always been money getter. He always been a stand-up brother in the community.
That's right.
Like, you know those,
Salute.
those real G's that my youth from what's my youth's name from New York, the conscious youth, the rapper, your boy.
Umani.
No, your boy from the guy
Oh,
you like.
you talking about
My son.
my son?
That type of guy that my son keeps talking about. I look,
Feel
yo,
my son. Shout out to my
right?
son.
Right. So now he got a clothing line, and it's not just t-shirts, baby. You know what I'm saying?
T-shirts.
So like, yeah, tell us how that started and how you
Well,
doing.
I started with t-shirts.
Don't diss the t-shirts, eh? That's the first thing I'm buying. You offer me a t-shirt, yo, what's on it? Alright, I'll take it.
Yes.
I got a
So I
pants
started
level.
with t-shirts still.
Okay.
Then I made a hoodie,
Yeah.
and people were feeling the hoodies, and they wanted pants to go with the hoodies. So then it turned out to be a tracksuit.
Okay. So what is it like? Directed at a certain crowd or anybody?
Anybody.
Yeah.
It's like it's supposed to be athletic, you know what I'm saying?
Athletic
So
gear. Yes.
If you're into fitness and stuff, then check me out.
Okay.
Okay, for sure. When you say fitness, gym, it could be worn in the gym, or maybe
It could be
something
wearing casually too, you know?
casually too.
Yeah,
You
casual
see?
streetwear.
That's why Michael Jordan won. Because
he was
Michael
casual.
Jordan was able to say, I could wear them in the gym, but not only can I wear them in the gym, I can wear these outside the gym
Yeah.
and still outdress you.
Yeah.
So once you're able to,
Wear them to the club and
yeah, that right there is the game changer.
To put your chains over it and shit.
That's it, right? That's it. You still fresh, and that's why I keep saying Jordan was able to go in many different. Cause
Avenues.
yeah, Jordan never looked out of place. Like, no matter what.
So what's the business world like, the fashion? Because I heard Kanye freaking out about fashion and like, yo, what's the business atmosphere looking like?
It's kind of rough still. It's like it's expensive still. A lot of trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, lots of trial and error. So it gets expensive in the clothing business and stuff. You know?
So you have to buy that material?
Me, I deal with manufacturers overseas and stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least you probably
it's hard to get them to get exactly my vision.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Because they're all the way over there.
have
Yeah.
you, no, I'm gonna ask. Have you ever called China?
Called who?
China, or have you ever had to call the other side of the world? Do you know how hard that is?
Yeah, it's hard.
Do you know the process? One time I had to wait. It seemed like there was one man in the whole vicinity that spoke English. It had to be from hold on to hold on. I was like, what the? And you could tell he came from far too, because he was out of breath and he was like, hello? I was like,
Are you the American?
Where'd you run from?
You the American?
He can run from far. And I'm thinking, so you could imagine when you have to deal with other sides of the world.
So let's
Yeah.
hear
It's a process.
what's your experience dealing with them?
The language barrier is a big thing, man. Yeah, but I do a lot of it through WhatsApp and stuff.
Okay.
So they could press
Pictures.
translation and pictures. And
Ah, you see what he just said?
Time.
Yo, the man blew my mind. You
You can press translation. What?
Yeah.
Translation, man.
Yo, that just changed my life right there. Like, that just changed. So when you were able to change like the translation, you see how he's using WhatsApp, that's already the one step ahead. Because like he said, you know how hard, like, it's the hardest, one of the hardest things to do is to make what's in your mind and explain that to someone else and get the exact same thing in their mind.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest things as a human being that we do. It's very difficult because I can say something and I can describe it, but how you interpret it and take it is how you may perceive and receive it. So that's already, I could tell, it must be a process. So salute for taking the smart road, man, because
I try, you know.
I sent my hoverboard. I had to send my hoverboard back one time, and man, that was this.
You're
Yo, I just told him just give me back what I said. Just give me back. I just sent back what I said.
So yeah, I mean, if you had a message to anybody to like, you know, that you want to purchase your stuff or that wants to like do something like what you're doing, what would you say to
Purchase
them?
my stuff?
Yeah, like they want to purchase your stuff. Like what type of person, what type of people, or not even that. It's just like you know, everybody has like a motto, or you know what I'm saying? Like what does your first of all, how do you pronounce it? Because I've been calling it non-apparel for a while. I guess it's just easy. My eyes apparel, like, you know.
Yeah.
But how do you?
I pronounce it non-Perel.
Non-parole.
Yes.
Okay.
Non or done?
Non.
Non-parole.
No parallel.
Why couldn't you just do
Hold
that?
on, stop. 100 points. Go back to school and tell me what shape this is. Tell me what the shape is.
That is an isosceles.
No, it is. That would be a triangle. This is a parallelogram.
Yeah.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram,
My
but
bad.
non-parallel.
Yo, shout out Rock that Bobby did his kids' homework with them just recently. That remember what a parallelogram is.
Listen, stop this.
Isn't an isosceles two sides that are the same and one's not the same?
No, that's a triangle.
Triangle.
That's a triangle. That's three
So a
sides.
parallelogram is
Four. And
Two
they
sides
all,
are the
that's
same.
not a
None of them are
parallelogram.
parallel.
all of the
Because
lines
no
are
two sides are the
trapezium.
same. That's not
Oh,
a
that's a
parallelogram.
trapezium. It's a
I told you
trapezium.
that, I knew it.
I was
knew
too
it.
far because I just when I was
knew it.
like, oh, these lines kind of cross if they go. So
Yeah. Maybe it's
It's
the way
not
you're
a
sitting,
mountain.
but
It's not a pyramid. It's a trapezium.
we gotta go
Trapezium.
back to the
Trapezium.
other.
There you go. There you go.
That's a
There you go.
platform. Sorry.
A trapezoid.
Is there a comment or is there a comment there?
Any comments?
No, on Facebook,
Yeah, let's check it out.
please.
New comments? No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just make sure they know where to get your stuff.
Well, you can hit me up on Instagram, Non-Perel Clothing, or on Facebook, Non-Perel Clothing.
All right.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I
working
think-
on the website.
I think the main thing I want people to understand is that like he's coming with, that's been where fashion's going for a long time, is the track suits, and a lot of people don't understand that jeans have, you know, Ric Flair said something. Ric Flair says, I haven't worn jeans in so many years because I don't work for nobody. And it's only until I realized, like, you wear pants to work. And if you're not really working, you're probably just gonna wear comfortable track pants, and they're like, but it's not professional. But when you could bring it in a professional setting and wear it, that is the most ideal thing to wear, is track pants and track suits. So definitely salute and go grab that, man. Go grab that non-Perel.
Tomato, man.
There you go. Go grab that. The one with the trapezium. There you go. No. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be stopping people, and I'm gonna see if they know what that is. What do you call it?
Trapezium.
No.
Trapezium. Alright? Leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mike,
Dougie?
Yeah.
Big up yourself, Dougie.
He says, tell D I said what's
Dougie.
What's up, Dougie? What's up?
Dougie's in Edmonton. Yeah. Dougie watch the show all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
You must give him a taste of home. You know what I'm saying, Dougie?
Will you just ask one more question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to know what made you like decide to start this clothing brand.
Oh, I have a friend. His name's Jules. You know Jules?
Yeah, of course I know Jules.
AIM.
Yeah.
Like clothing by AIM. That's
Oh,
African
yeah.
Invasion.
Yeah. Jules.
He's been selling clothes for a minute, like, you know. He's always showing me clothes and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. One day the guy showed me a picture with Akon in his shirt. I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm making a brand
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
Right?
See that, right? Yo, I love that. He's seen
Hold on, stop.
He's seen something got inspired.
Yeah, he
Shout out
inspired me.
Jules. Shout out Jules.
With his
Because I
brand.
be seeing mad celebrities in
Why
this shirt.
celebrity?
All
He
over
knows all these
Africa.
people.
Africa. And this is the
He's been big in
conduit.
Africa for real.
Africa's the conduit. Listen. We'll leave that for another
Another
show.
whole day.
We're done right now.
Another show.
But just know that last year, 2019, was the year of return in Ghana. And this year, 2020, is the door of return in Nigeria.
Yes.
So you don't know, Niger boys? All my Niger girls?
And Benin.
We coming.
Benin has the
Yeah,
Gator
big up Benin. Big up Benin, you know what I'm saying? The smelting capital. Alright, yo, that's what's popping. Thanks to
poppin'?
Non Apparel. D-Man
poppin'?
in the
We got
building.
real OG salute for pulling up.
Right?
Mad love.
Yeah. Shout out
Life of
all
the
the
dot.
blacks in the city.
Shout out Erica.
Shout out all the blacks in the city too.
Everybody,
Done, done.
we
Fam,
love
Fam TV.
everybody.
Don't know, my brother.
Bam, bam.